What's going on? Welcome back to another video. So let's talk about Travis Hunter's fiance. This is not good, y'all. The cost of not addressing problems. What happens when you fail to address an obvious issue? What happens when you fail to address the problem, solve the problem? That problem becomes a bigger issue over time when it's not addressed, when it's left to kind of build up and fester and heat up and bubble over. That's what you don't want to do as a man. As a man, look, this is the problem, this is the solution to the problem. So we avoid this is what we're going to do. So what I'm seeing from Travis Hunter is clear that he has not really given his girl clear instructions, guidelines, certain rules, certain boundaries to protect not only his image, but also her image. So he's in the news for all the right reasons, and she's in the news for all the wrong reasons. This is what he doesn't want. He wants to be able to prevent this from happening and her becoming a distraction in his personal life. Everything points to his personal life, not him on the field. He just won the Heisman Trophy. So him being able to perform on the field is not the issue. The issue is his personal life is under attack. And the spotlight is on his girlfriend, his fiance, right? So here's a video of her talking about their issues, which you don't have to explain to people that you don't know what's happening, what's going on. That's y'all business. But what's happening is that people are seeing online, so she's on camera. They're seeing her body language, her facial expressions, how she's behaving, what she's saying. And then people are drawing a negative conclusion about her. Is not a so-called narrative. I hate that word now, narrative. Facts are facts. You can't change facts. We're seeing body language, facial expression, behavior, and what you're saying. And people are drawing a conclusion based on those main topics. And it's not good. These are all the so-called red flags that people are seeing about his girlfriend slash fiance. So here's her addressing what's going on. And she said that Travis Hunter gave her permission to talk about this. No, Travis, you don't give her permission to talk about issues that's affecting her in a negative way. You don't do that. Again, set boundaries, give her rules, structure, guidelines. So you avoid these kinds of conversations that he does not need right now, and he's going to get drafted to the NFL. He does not need this kind of issues right now in his life. But here's his girlfriend and what she has to say.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But with a testimony without a test of faith. So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because
She got permission. That's the first issue, Travis. No, we're not going to discuss this issue. No, what we're going to do is start over, start from scratch. These are the rules, guidelines that you have to follow. I have to set boundaries to protect not just yourself, but also my image as well.
these are previously things I didn't want online. Um, but I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know.
You're going to put them online now.
So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, "Oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was." That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend and her name was in his bio. So I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. Um, I don't stand for any of those things. I support women. So I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. Um, so I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated look the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man with who was a SoundCloud rapper, and then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are.
Let's be honest, as men, we know for a fact that it does not matter how attractive we are. If you have $2 to $3 million, if you have 5, 10, $20 million, you become attractive.
As a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine.
Ooh, you don't want to say that. Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy star college athlete, is a cheater. Again, she keeps putting her foot in her mouth. How about you make your boyfriend, your fiance look good? Certain things you don't have to say, but you're gonna say it anyway. Damn it.
Mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. Cheaters, but mine is he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't.
Why would you say that? Why? What's the point of emphasizing that? Yeah, he cheated on his girlfriend.
I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. Um,
She says that he cheated, but her type doesn't cheat. This is why Travis Hunter should have never given her permission to record a video and talk about these issues. Set boundaries, fellas. Set boundaries.
so no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. Um, so that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said.
Going back to what I said before. People are looking at her what behavior. The word she's saying, like right now, oh, he cheated. You don't have to say that. They're looking at body language, behavior, what you're saying, facial expressions. They're going off of that and they're drawing their conclusion based off what they're seeing. It's not a made up narrative, it's not something that we just believe. We're seeing this in real time. You're on camera, you're being recorded. So it's not like people are not seeing these things happen.
But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had thousands of security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. Like the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through, but they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field. And then that I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5 second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, you know what, like celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families. And then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing.
It's always good to be able to summarize a story, break it down. I was at the game. I was mad because security would not let us through. Next story. Just make it very simple. This is why Travis messed up by letting her get on and talk about these issues. Why?
It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah, next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here or do you want me to go with the family or do you want me to come with you? Because what
It's not going to work when two people are indecisive. So she's asking him, what do you want me to do? Travis, what do you say, Travis? You tell her what you want her to do. Don't give her a choice, because then you're left with the moment of her sitting there appearing to be mad. No, you tell her, no, this is what I want you to do. You cannot have two people that's indecisive. It's not going to work.
y'all don't know, again, off of a 7 second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family?
She don't know what the fuck to do. She's asking him, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And then Travis is the same fucking way. Well, you can do this. You can do that. No, you tell her what to do, man.
Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could.
You don't fucking say that, Travis. You can do what you want. And then here we are now having a discussion about why she appeared to be mad.
Sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that
she confused. She don't fucking know. He's indecisive. She's indecisive. Oh, it's causing problems, man. This is why you have to set boundaries and rules, man. You fellas, man, you have to set boundaries and rules. If you're a guy that you're very successful, you're making money, you have to set boundaries. You got to. If she's gonna roll with you, it has to be certain guidelines and rules. Like, you're not gonna be sitting here mad. If I tell you to sit here till I get done, you sit here and be happy. Then I'm doing all this work for us, and you ain't got to work in the future. Be quiet, be happy, and don't let people see like you're mad.
I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online. Okay, now
We're seeing your facial expressions, your body language, what you say is not like they're making this stuff up. No.
the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So when his name was called.
Now, was Travis perfect when he was cheating on his girlfriend? This is why he made a mistake by letting her talk. The whole emotions got to her. Yeah, this is a bad idea.
I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there, and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But
Indecisive. She was looking at his mother. She didn't know what to do. Well, I think I should stand up, or do I not stand up? No, you stand up. He just won the fucking Heisman Trophy. Why wouldn't you stand up? Stand up. Be happy. Clap. Damn, like it's even star athletes like Travis Hunter is finding it difficult to deal with women like this. All you gotta do is basically ride the wave. She won't have to do nothing. She won't have to work. Travis is gonna make all the money, have the big contracts, endorsement deals. She won't have to do much.
But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down, so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be, oh, why is she crying? Like, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited.
But Coach Prime had to make you stand up
for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy narratives in their head. So I just wanted to clear it up.
All right, so recap is not some so-called narrative. People are going off of what they're seeing from her. Again, behavior, body language, facial expression, what she's saying, like saying, yeah, Travis cheated. Why would you say that on camera? So this is a problem for Travis Hunter. You have to address problems early on in your relationship. So these things do not persist or get worse. Address the issue, deal with it in details so it does not appear again in the future, or come up in future conversations. So this is the major issue for Travis Hunter, is that, man, you got to be able to put her in her position. It has to be boundaries, rules, and guidelines. If you're at an event, don't have her just sitting there and you say, well, you can just do whatever you want to do. No, man, it don't work that way. Protect your image, protect her if you're going to be with her. But make sure that this does not become an issue. Her being on camera is an issue right now. So she should not be on camera again. If I was him, I would even go as far as to tell her, no, delete TikTok, all that stuff. Even Instagram. If you post something, run it by me first. Don't post nothing about us, what's going on, without my approval. Let me look at it first. If I agree with it, yeah, you can post it. By him saying that, she can get online and just discuss these issues, it's a bad idea. It's showing that he's indecisive with it. especially when it comes to women. So it is a cost that a man pays when he doesn't address the problems. You have the problem and then the solution. Address the problem and then find a solution. Don't let it linger over. Don't let it carry over or persist or get worse because this is the outcome. You have your girl on TikTok crying, explaining what's going on. She doesn't have to do all this crap. She's explaining what's going on in your personal life and how she feels and the narrative. No, it's no narrative. People are seeing how you're behaving, your facial expressions, your body language. They're seeing this on camera. It's being filmed, and they're kind of having questions now. It's all these red flags. Like, I don't think she's good for him right now. I don't think that she can handle the fame. I think right now he should just focus on his career, playing football, because being able to juggle a fiance, wife, and football might be an issue for him. Because let's be honest, for Travis Hunter, it's not just going to be her giving him attention. It's going to be a lot more other women giving him attention in the future. If if they're not if they're not already doing it now, once he gets drafted, it's going to be a lot more women giving him attention, not just his fiance. And I don't think that she could deal with it. If she's doing this on TikTok, I don't think that she could deal with it, with the fame. And there's people out there that are saying that, well, he should have to live and learn. But what if someone sees the problem and they can tell him about the problem and what to do to fix it? If you could prevent someone from injuring themselves because you see something that they don't see, why wouldn't you tell them? Why would you just let them live and learn? If you could tell them something that could prevent them from injuring themselves, if you already have firsthand knowledge and experience, you have gone through this, why wouldn't you let him know what's going on? So for him, he's in the news for all the right reasons. Star athlete, he just won the Heisman Trophy. Then you have his fiance, she's in the news on social media for all the wrong reasons right now. And this is not good for his image. And it's definitely not good for her because she can't be replaced. I mean, it's not like it's not another one of her. It's just that she won't find another Travis Hunter. Let's just be honest. She won't be able to find another Travis Hunter. He could find another one of her. But for Travis Hunter, she just can't go find another Heisman Trophy winner. And women know that's exactly how it goes. You just can't find what you had before. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this. The cost of not addressing problems, if you don't address the problems early on and find a solution, it's going to get worse. You're going to have more problems. It's going to linger over, cause more issues. And this is what Travis Hunter does not want to do. So if I were him, man, hey, set boundaries, rules, guidelines, give her instruction. Don't be so damn indecisive.